It super has. And I have enjoyed all of those 4 months. It doesn't feel like it's been that long. Also, hi. Let's get the medium up on the main screen. Boop. Cool. It's going. It's been going pretty good, Gallon. Uh, I really don't like Mr. Skin Suit. I don't think we've actually killed him yet. So I think he's gonna be a problem still. And we are in here now. A man with the soul of a bureaucratic paradise. Let's see. Reapprise myself of the controls just in case. Okay. I think I started streaming in April, Spicer. The most active time was, I think, let's see, probably May, June. It was like the first and only time I've gotten a payout so far, and it was pretty cool. But slowly collecting more beans. That is exactly what I came here for. Yes. So far, also, by the way, Galanton, this game has been pretty rad. It's kind of like smashing together Fatal Frame and the non-combat elements of Silent Hill. Today's session halted prematurely due to an incident in the test chamber. While administering prescribed substances, lead scientist Dr. Redacted came into skin-to-skin contact with the subject. Redacted was promptly hospitalized. Despite showing no signs of physical trauma, he fell into a vegetative state, from which he is yet to recover. Further sessions have been haunted indefinitely. And yes, all the beans. Pretty sure May is either May or June is also when you earned your Red Bits badge there, Mr. Spicer. I get it. You're big and angry. Spooky. Some sort of like dog beast. Or at least quadrupedal.
Weird.
Number 44. Reminder for today's rescheduled session. Despite increased dosage, the subject remains extremely dangerous. Hi, Fifi. Welcome to you and your beans. How did tails go for you? It's good to see you. Good. You don't have to do that, Spicer, but I appreciate it. That's okay, Lar. Crystal Raid. Like that, Louis? I'm glad you had fun, Thiefy. Welcome to Thiefy, Lar, Louis, and our fourth one? There should be a fourth bean. I see you there. Despite increased dosage, the subject remains extremely dangerous and needs to be restrained, both physically and mentally, for the duration of the test. Heightened security measures apply. That sounds, very Conan, honestly. Howdy, Death Angle.
Fuckers everywhere. Gotta watch my step.
It kind of does, doesn't it, Louis? Bunny in some sort of desert place running around, gathering materials. Very, very fever dreamy Conan. I think Laura might have ate some suspicious foods. Oh, and this is the medium again, by the by. More.
Shit, not good. Not good. Shit. It's got me this time.
I knew I was gonna have to time that one. A little spooky. Extra spooky. This whole place is just... I think we already did, Alex. Or, at the very least, we crippled him a little bit. Thank you, Callington. I appreciate you.
Wow.
Wow. This dude can use the Spirit Force. He's not a Jedi, though. He's just an asshole.
Where are you four-legged fuck?
I don't know, it was fun for you. They'll try to drown me.
Can't get me up here, can you? There. Got you right where I want it. Time to put you out of your misery. And stay the fuck down.
Didn't we, like, crush him with something once already? I don't know if it's gonna work, but sure. Mr. Doggo seems kind of durable. As much as I would prefer him be the contrary. Mom plus daddy plus me. Is your dad on fire? Right, that's just, yeah, whatever. Sure. I'm not gonna question it. It's time for your interview.
Business trip, short notice. Couldn't be helped.
Won't you say goodbye to him?
Yeah?
I'm not sure if that's a good idea. I have work on my mind.
I see.
And again, maybe I should. Do you think I should?
Whatever you wish, dear.
This is still KGB brain, Louis. You can tell it's KGB because it's bright red, except for here.
Simon, where are you, boy?
It's a nice little play scimitar.
Dad?
Hey there, champ.
Are you going away again?
Daddy has to go to work. Once I get back, we can go fishing. You'd like that, wouldn't you?
I don't like it when you go.
I know. But sometimes Daddy needs to work. It's good for all of us. You understand, don't you?
Yeah, sort of. Memory imprint.
Yes, Father.
So wait, Simon was crippled? I don't remember him being in a wheelchair up until this point.
Don't worry, kid. This'll all be over soon.
Oh yeah, he's definitely not crippled anymore, because he was beating the crap out of Mr. Protag here. The physical one, not our ghost buddy here. This is Mr. Antihero. X3, read all about it. Stuck in a red KGB hellhole of a mind. X3. Sorry, I've been seeing a lot of the little VTuber dude that's basically a newsboy on my Twitter feed. Oh, he's definitely an anti-hero.
This is it.
Anti-protag.
You're just in time.
That's right, kid. Just come to me. I'll put an end to it. I'll set you free.
Thanks,
Don't let
Callenton.
us leave. The monsters.
Don't worry about the monster, kid. I'll deal with it. I'll put it down for good.
Not if it puts you down first.
Also true.
What did you say?
What is that?
A guilty conscience. A vulnerable child behind the monster. There is no child. There is only
What happens when your spirit gets killed in somebody else's mind?
your tricks won't work on me, old man.
Oof. No, you need to double tap. But also, yeah.
Marianne?
Oh boy. What is about to happen? Oh, whatever it is hella hurting my computer. Come on. Come on. Particle effects. Alright, we're gonna let that sit for a second. We will return to our regularly scheduled programming here momentarily.
It's him. It was always him. Thomas.
Come on. Woof.
Thomas is gone. You're too late, girl.
Hey, welcome back, Method and East Coast.
You tried to kill us.
My little avatar does tend to chug just a
What did you do?
little
to
bit.
Leanne?
Oh boy.
Then who was it? Who killed her? I saw her ghost. What happened to her?
Ugh. The painter, the monster from under the bed. It's a pretty widespread bit of slang recently method. But fair.
What the hell are you talking about? He wanted to save us. To save her.
In a way, that's exactly what he did.
Fucking madness.
This place, man, it reeks of it. Madness,
I wonder what causes all the chugging with this too.
suffering.
I think it's gotta be just the game. I agree, Spicer.
Just give it a Sunni.
Gonna go ahead and say mad props to how they mixed and did that voiceover for the Hound.
Once
Yeah.
and for all.
Plus, there's a crap ton of particle effects going on in the second one too.
I'm sending you where you belong. Henry!
Pretty much, Bendy. Though this particular scene has killed my face. So give me a second.
Thomas Rekovich.
Pop. Nope. Nope. Not quite. Come on.
Was he the man on the pier?
Alright. We're just gonna... I wonder if this will work. Yeah, let's go. Ugh. A little bit. Yeah, that's fine. Not quite. Oh yeah, it's the main resolution of my monitor. And it does not seem like it is okay. Not crashing, Bendy. But the game is definitely not being nice to my face right now. As you can see. Give me a moment to assuage our technical difficulties, Beans. We are just gonna... Ultra performance, shadow quality, screen space reflections. No. Let's see. I hate motion blur. I also hate reduced to... I don't need that either. Escape. How about now, you resource hog?
The man with the gun? The murderer from my dream?
You might be right, Spicer.
How could he? Why?
Let's see.
I needed to know what happened after the fire. What happened to them?
It is indeed Spoopy Monday, Bean. Though something is sucking up a lot
To me.
of energy right now. Let's see. I think you're probably right, Spicer. It's okay, Bean. Don't worry about it. Just good to see you here. true. Okay, so we just saved. Yes. Yes. Alright. We're gonna do a quick restart. Try and get this to behave. Give me one moment, folks. Boop. The medium has been pretty rough and tumble on a lot of this stuff either way. But that's okay. I feel like we're getting fairly close to the end. And this has been pretty worth it. It's just that twice over rendering and whatnot. It seems like it really hits it hard whenever it actually goes to those two split screens. Very firsty. This is a VR capable and ready rig though, so it should be able to handle it fairly well. It may... So I've never seen a game really do that otherwise, so it may not be exceptionally optimized for it, which is fine. Nobody has to be good at everything. You got a very fair point. Let's see. Alright. Let us see. Oh. How we doing? Okay. It does not like that. Let's try... Back to streaming. Back to game. Nope, it's gonna do that, huh? Alright. Let's get you to behave. Oof. Wee woo. Okay. I think the changes I just made will be sufficient. Okay. A little bit blurry, but I can handle that. That's what I have been.
Focus. This was your home once. There's gotta be something here.
Breathe.
All burnt up, but I can still make out some of it.
Breath of the Wild.
Is that a dollhouse? How the hell did it survive the fire?
Partially is how it survived the
Locked.
fire.
Maybe there's a way to open it.
What do you mean, locked? It's a dollhouse. House within a house.
Family photo.
Houseception.
It's sad to see it like this. Left behind. Forgotten.
That's fair. 3 things on a mantelpiece, huh?
Another photo. Somehow it feels wrong to just leave them.
Whoops, I did not mean to skip your dialogue, madam.
I feel like I should find somewhere to put it.
Alright. Well. So, wedding photo goes in the middle. Let's see.
This doesn't feel right. Maybe I should try a different order.
Okay, so we're gonna have to actually figure out the order some other way. Because while I could brute force this, I don't feel like it. I was thinking the shadows might provide us a little bit of a glimpse or a little bit of information on it, but negative.
All right.
Oh, and also, most of the time my stream is geared to handle 2056 by whatever it was resolution. It's just that the medium was being a pain in the butt.
So cold. Strange. It's like feelings etched into the wall.
Feelings etched into the wall. Okay. Forever. Love. I don't know that symbol. It's an egg.
An ornate butterfly. Why do I feel that's not all you are?
That's because it's not all that it is. Everything seems to be behaving now, at the very least. The real test will be as soon as we split perspectives again.
The dollhouse. It's open. It looks like a replica of the actual house.
That's kind of cute.
Looks like I could put something here.
Yeah, I did figure. Probably butterflies. Maybe. We'll see. Okay. Let's see. So this one was forever till death do us part. That's a popular thing on Earth. Family. Circular one was that. And
I think that's it. The Rekovich family history.
it's true. Very interesting and very neat trick, but maybe a little bit more taxing than even VR stuff.
This looks eerily familiar.
that Sorrow's Mask? Sadness. Thank you, Callenton, for keeping me well hydrated this stream. I appreciate you, Bean. I'm not gonna put that on. That's a terrible idea, Bean. This is bonkers. Got this wicked. It's true. And that's a very good sort of technique to use. And I respect its usage. Also, I note that whoa, every time I try to maneuver myself, this tends to break it a little bit. So let's adjust that. Whoop, poke, poke, and poke. Whew. More than likely. My GPU should be able to handle it, but hey. I can't stand the look she gives her. She hates her because of what happened to you. She thinks it's her fault, as if she had did it on purpose. She's still too young. She needs time to understand, but sometimes I'm afraid. Afraid she'll do something to her. I keep telling myself she would never, but then again, I know better than anyone. Everyone has their demons. Also true, Alex. It turns out optimization is a large portion of things. Looks at outward cities. Let's check around outside. Come on. Eh. Howdy, Kingdom. Welcome, welcome. We can't, because that is a item bound to the other world, I think, isn't it? See? So you can pick up spirit world items and items in the physical world. We have this cat on this side, and it acts as a sort of link. But you see, Snowdrop, and it looks the way it does. If I switch over to the other side, got a razor blade, a different kitty cat, butterfly, thingy. Picture board, okay. White dot. Fortunately, there doesn't seem to be anything there. We've already looked at it a few times, but there's nothing... Nothing to put there. Nothing on the inside of it. Definitely Bean. No worries. But now where should we go? We can't really interact or duck under anything else. I see the prompt for something down there, but I can't really get down there. I didn't see an entrance for it in the other space, but I will check. Can we go through here? No. Blocked off there. Blocked off. Blocked off. Can't spirit walk. Already tried. I remembered this time. Can't go through there. Maybe it was because I was too close to the mirror. Nope, spirit walk is not an option. Can't leave. We've already done the pictures. There's nothing really for me to put here. Anything that I can combine? Not really. Any ideas, folks? Feel free to spitball with me, because I'm not seeing nothing at this moment. You're not dumb, Bendy. Definitely not dumb. No, you're not a mouth breather either. Trying to think if there's anything else that I missed. We can't really look outside. There's no path outside for anything else. The symbols were for us to help arrange the pictures on the other side. Spirit world symbols correlate to the pictures in there. There's nothing else to interact with. No danger or necessity for anything else. Anything that might be relevant, sometimes spirit stuff. We're getting some sort of talking coming from the left when I walk past this, but and we can see, yeah, but we can't get to it. We can't get to the talking coming from there. There's no way for us to get towards the underside here because it's just cut off. And I can't walk around the house because we're leashed to this particular area. Crates. I don't believe so. Anything that we can interact with will be lit up by medium vision. Is there a path right here that I can't see? Nope. Not there. Can we slip around here? Maybe? Nope. No luck. Can't go through there because it's blocked off. Can't go through in here because it's blocked off. No medium vision there. Nothing in the little house, but stuff that we should be able to put there. Can't interact with this even though it's glowing. Can we walk over these? Nope. Can she crouch underneath that? No, it was worth a try. Can we jump down? I think it's just a remnant from when it was part of a puzzle. There, can't interact with this. Can't flip it over, can't put anything on it. What about trying to put something there while we're in the spirit world? I don't think so. Wrong button. Red butterfly with a mask. Red mask with a razor blade. That doesn't make any sense. Don't know why I tried it. Can't do anything with the mask in here either, so far as I can tell, because there's nothing really to put it on. We can't leave. There's no one to find. Nothing there. We can't go this direction. Interact with what? The butterfly is only in my inventory in the spirit world. See how we have a different set of items? The only common item that we have is the little cat figurine, and that's what lets us move in between the worlds. Normally, I would have some obstacle I could bypass, being able to go through the mirror and be able to, like, find a way past something, whether the stairs were still there or something to climb or something along those lines. We would be able to try and find something like that. But there's nothing like that right here. We can't leave the house while we're in the spirit world, so we can't investigate the outside. Thinking. I don't know a path forward on this one because we don't have anything else that we can really interact with. There's nothing for me to place in the house, or at least there's nothing that I could place in the house otherwise without being able to move something from my spirit inventory to my real world inventory. The toy house was opened whenever I opened this thing here with the razor. It had a butterfly in it. The butterfly we have right here. Whenever we go to the house, which is on this side, it gives us 3 places that we can put stuff, but nothing else around it. We can't really place anything in there because the only thing that I have that would be relevant to it on this side is bolt cutters.
A tiny mirror.
Really? I thought that was a blank spot, and that is my fault. Tiny mirror, tiny mirror, tiny mirror, tiny mirror.
Strange. It feels like something shifted.
That makes sense. The mirror is going to take me somewhere else now.
I knew it.
Okay.
The dollhouse, the mirrors, it's all connected.
Okay.
This room feels
Now we
very
have a path forward. I thought that was just a blank spot. I'm dumb.
locked. 4 slots. I guess that means 4 butterflies.
Yes, dumb. Thank you for the stretch, Gallatin. I was a little dumb. It was sitting right in front of me and I just didn't interact with it because I thought I knew what I was looking at. Oh boy, another egg.
Hey. Another Another one of the.
Yep, another one of the butterflies. What happens? Ew, it's pulsating.
This one looks tough. Don't think I can cut through.
Gross. That is purposeful because it is hella loud when it wants to be. I can turn it up if everybody wants me to. I'm fine with that. Welcome. Give me a second. Pop, pop, pop. Correct, Kingdom. Whoops. I already did the thing, Bean. I didn't make it too awful much louder, but it's a bit more.
It feels like it's pushing me out.
No worries.
Like it doesn't want me here.
I appreciate you, Bean.
Wait,
Alright, a fish.
I don't think this belongs here.
Nope. That belongs in the little baby thing, like in the other room. I had one of those when I was little. It was like a little carousel around my resting spot. It could float around at the same level.
And another one.
Booberfly. Thank you, Bean. Let's see.
There's something underneath.
Yeah, great. It's a good thing I found this razor to cut all these weird flesh walls. Think how agonizingly slow that one was.
A tea party with the devil?
Okay. No. How about you?
I know. I can feel your pain.
What the hell?
Oh no. The maw is not dead.
I hate you. All of you. None of you know. None of you understand.
I do.
Another mask. Were those the friends Satnus talked?
You did indeed, Monk. Quite a bit of stuff happened last week. So you might miss a few things, but feel free to watch the...
We can show them. We can make them understand. Make them feel what it's like.
Hmm. You not like Dolls Kingdom? Or Thiefy? Red on my screen, sorry. You have a problem with Dolls, Thiefy? The Maw is Mr. Skinsuit, the dude that chases us in, like, the first episode. Don't be so baby. Don't be so baby, Thiefy, huh? No, we do not. Though I have a heavy suspicion that I will not mention because we are going to get neat and new things to look at. Your baby, Thiefy. Hey, baby hands. Put fishy.
I don't need her. She took my mom away from me. I hate her. I wish she was dead.
Lily,
The maw.
No, it was not my fault.
Oof.
What the hell's happening to me?
No, she is not.
Hope that's the last of them.
She's still on this world. What's the blah blah bendy beans for, huh, Bendy? This will give us the order, or at least part of it. So, red flex, and... Okay. I can probably remember that. Maybe. Thanks, Mog! Nope. Too slow. Blah blah bendy beans. Wrong room. Whoops. No worries, Spicer. It was fun to watch. Plus, she had good taste in music, too. Was a chill way to spend a little bit of Conqueror's Blade. Okay. Red, yellow, blue, white. Red, yellow. That shape.
Save yourself. Let me help you.
What about her?
Leave her. Let her burn.
Oh God.
So, for Souls games being, I would almost compare it to like model building after you've learned it. You know where all the pieces go, or you have the instructions for it. There are patterns. You know where things are supposed to go, so you just put them back together again. It's cathartic.
It's spring. This place is like an emotional graveyard.
The mall is gonna... There's something down there, but I can't reach it. I want it. Turns it into a normal mirror if you just take the mirror off. Alright, let's see what horrific thing this is gonna do. Let's go!
But I can't leave her here. She'll die.
Can't remember Mommy. It's all her fault.
No.
Thank
no,
you, Captain.
no, she's my sister.
Then set me free. And I will save you both.
Ah! Shit!
Ah!
God damn it. That thing. It came from her.
Correct!
Fought its way out with our lives.
Sadness
Really?
is
She...
Marianne's
find her.
sister. I do believe. This is where Marianne used to live.
The basement looks almost intact. Maybe I'll find some clues down here.
He's out there somewhere. That much I know. Hell, the fact that I'm sitting here writing this and not drooling in the corner is proof enough. I just gotta find him. Funny, I always wanted to be crossed out, alone, the only one. Now I'm starting to think there never really was two of us. Maybe we were always just two sides of the same coin. Either way, I need him. I need myself to save her. Today's her birthday, February 27th. It always brings me back to that moment. The first time I saw her, that wonderful tiny creature. At the same time, I'd do just about anything just to be her dad, to silence that other part of me. And now I'm desperately trying to bring it back. And to help her, to save her. I think I finally figured out a way. It's risky, but it's our only chance. If it fails, no, it'll work. Has to work.
Tell me about the fire, Lily. You were locked in,
Then-
alone?
No, we were not alone.
No? Who else was there?
The voice. I didn't invite it, but it came anyway.
Oh, Lily.
Hmm.
Jesus, this thing is serious. Looks like it's military. Solid steel. Combination lock.
But to our insight. So 1, 6, and 9 are hit enough times. Let's go see if we can find any clues to what order there's going to be in. And also some more backstory. Pat!
Daddy, where is Marianne?
She needs to stay at the hospital a while longer.
Will she be alright? I want to see her.
She's asleep. honey.
It's true, Bean, by the way.
Doctors aren't sure when she's gonna wake up.
I don't think she was as
I was in
a
a coma.
powerful a
That's why I
medium
couldn't
as
remember
Marianne.
anything.
Lily, listen. You have to come with me now.
Daddy? Where are you taking me?
I'm sorry, baby. I'm so sorry.
Thomas. What the hell did you do to her?
She's sick, but it's not physical. She was right that terrible night. Something is awakened. Something was born inside her. It's eating her from the inside, preying on her strength. Her little body withers. I have to do something. We need to do something.
can still make out some of it.
Receipt. Matter of time. Watch stop. Watch shop. Krakow, Grochka Street. Order 342. 600. I don't know what that symbol means. April 14th, 76.
A lot of love was put into this. But there's sadness, too.
Happy anniversary. 10 years. Time flies, huh? Here's a little something to help you keep track. I love you, you big dummy. Is everybody, getting what's been laid down here? The Maw inhabited Lily. That's why her ghost form is incomplete, or almost a framework around an empty inside. She was euthanized to try and kill it, or to at least spare her. Hmm. Yep. Hmm. Right. $1969. $1976. So they were married in 1966. You're right, Alex. Yep.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
Oh boy. No, not that direction. It reversed my controls again. That is a pain in the ass. Oy. The only times I've really died in this game are because it does stuff like that. No. Lily is not the Maw.
Shit! What will it take to get rid of that fucking thing?
Lily, at one point, contained the Maw. Mediums seem to have a higher durability for containing something like the maw, so it could last longer in her. But she was still a child when it tried with her, so it was still killing her. That's why it wants Marianne so bad. She's a powerful medium. Her powers have matured. She's an adult now. There's a decent chance that she will be able to handle it, and then it can be free. It's done. They'll never know. They can never know. They wouldn't understand. They would never forgive me. But they're safe. That's what matters. Separation. It's the only way. Need juice.
What is this place? Some sort of a
No, Bendy. No skin. No skin wearing. What do you mean, Mog? Oh, the two separate dimensions? She's a medium. Left is the real world, right is the spirit world. Sometimes her perspective splits in between them. Other times she's drawn fully into the spirit world. Passing through mirrors can let her escape from the spirit world. Particularly powerful creatures can drag her into the spirit world by themselves. Correct.
There. That looks like a way out. But it's half underwater.
While that one guy that we were playing seems to have some fairly significant power, because he can use his shield and whatnot whenever he wants to, basically. It doesn't seem to always be the case. I think it's because he feeds off rage. Or maybe discomfort. His sources are much easier to find. She's essentially doing a form of astral projecting right now. She's walking fully in the spirit world, away from her body. But doing that causes flecks of her to break off. Yes, uh-oh. It's probably a very good idea. It seems like the spirit world exists in its own fashion. Like, there are certain things that are modeled after the real world, and things that are present in the real world, but I'd be willing to bet that it has its own ecosystem, among other things. An interesting idea I've actually had with my campaign that I run to implement something like this would be the party encountering something like the Maw and being forced to find a way to combat it. Okay. It doesn't look like water has any presence on the other world.
Maybe I could pump out the water from here.
When we first stumbled upon the site, we thought it was just an old German bunker. A couple corridors, maybe some outdated supplies. 2 weeks of excavation later, we knew that old funny mustachio must have had big plans for this place. A whole system of underground tunnels, reinforced concrete walls, the whole shebang. Guess he wanted to have himself a little forest retreat in case the whole master race thing didn't work out. The commies did what they do best, stolen it for themselves. They wanted to repurpose it into a full-on nuclear shelter. They even got a power grid going. But that's as far as they got before the dream of Nemo went to shit. Luckily for me, the entire thing was very hush-hush, and I made sure it stayed that way. As far as I know, most people who knew about it died in the massacre. I wouldn't exactly call it a silver lining, but still. If things go south, we should have a place to lay low.
Yes, it's on.
Interesting. Okay.
Shit. Looks like both retention tanks are closed off. Maybe I could get down there and open them manually.
Okay. Water level indicator, water flow direction. Okay, so the pumps are activated manually. So we need to drain the water from one section. Yeah,
Okay.
I like it.
Get to the first tank now.
Grateful.
Okay.
Not
Let's
for
get the
me.
lay of the land.
Not for me. What would you be? Burnt, charred, scorched, dead. You owe me!
No worries, Method. See you around next time. Feel free to drop by anytime you wish. I don't think so, Mog. I feel like he would just wear you like a skin suit. But hey, feel free to try.
Shit. The valve is missing.
Of course it is.
Please be around, valve.
Wonder who took that. Listen, Kingdom, I need it. What's a valve inside of a whatever?
Hey. That's my way out. Once I dry it up a bit.
Alright, yeah, fair, Spicer.
There. Now it's ready to gulp down some water.
Pretty girls. So many dolls to play with. Such pretty things to wear. Lillian, Francis, Miss Ursula. She was insatiable. And him. Get away! But they don't last. They never last. But you will. Won't you?
See? Wada go burr. I can respect that, Kingdom.
So far, so good. Now I can get to the other tank.
But this one feels less like a spooky, scary kind of game, like Resi or Silent Hill or something like that. And it focuses much more heavily on the psychological horror, which is a slow burn, kind of. Which, hey, why not? Fatal Frame was more heavily on combat compared to this one, too. Yeah. And those aren't even really, like, combat encounters. Just him being an asshole.
That's it. Second tank, ready for duty.
never fall, never won. Old, worn out rag. You cut from the same cloth.
If he didn't play with his food as much as he does, we wouldn't have a chance.
So much for us to see, for us to eat, for us to wear. Can't go on like this, alone, naked. Just let me wear you. We'll walk this world together.
This might get me killed, but it may also provide me insulation. Also true.
Yes. The central chamber's open. Get your ass down there, Marianne.
Ah, I see. I just made myself take a little bit of extra time. But not according to the game. Thank you, Spicer. Thank you, Callington. What makes you say that? You can't include things like that in a story or a game. It'll ruin the mystique. Alright. So, no way to avoid him. We're just gonna have to spirit walk to the other side. We have a very short time to do whatever we're gonna do. So... There's a glowing wire behind him.
Let me get back here. It all ends in me.
Woo! Bing bong!
Lily. Thomas. You were here.
Get zapped, nerd.
Feel it.
No, he's not dead. 100%. Here's what I think I know. The powers come from the same place, but they can manifest in different ways. She seems to exist in both places, as if her mind can inhabit two bodies at the same time. To her, whatever happens in one place affects the other. Does she see the line between the two, or are they one and the same? New hypothesis. Death thins out the veil between worlds so that a newborn mind never has to split. Makes sense? In a weird, fucked up way.
Hey, I know this one.
Butterfly Atlas.
Used to be one of my favorites.
Butterfly. Also, that lantern's a hero, by the way.
Vitamins, antibiotics, neuroleptics, antidepressants. Even by my standards, that's a lot of pills.
Dynamo. We're gonna not screw with those until we know what we're doing. Or not. We're gonna screw with them anyway. Surely we can't do any lasting harm to an electrical system.
No, don't do this to me.
Makes sense.
Burnt to a crisp. Guess I should look for a spare.
Shove the bolt cutters in there. I feel like that probably wouldn't be too awful healthy for her. But, I mean, what...
Busted open. From the inside. Ah, yes.
Did you just say yes? Ah, yes.
This was definitely Lily's place. Where he kept her.
That's weird. What we got? Salt! Who knew it was that simple? A bit of alchemy, some spiritual infusion, and there you have it. Looks like the folk tales are true after all. Anyway, the room is ready. Ready? Yeah. And it works. It actually works. For the first time in my life, I can feel alone. It feels fucking wonderful. Probably.
Quite
Straight
the
up salt
selection.
circles.
So she could doll herself up with no one to see her. Maybe he meant well, but somehow this just feels sadistic.
Maybe. Yeah. But
She'd be a grown woman by now, but the room is still all dolls and unicorns.
and teddy bears. That's a little bear.
Again with the salt. The whole room is lined with it.
Mm-hmm.
Little windows into the world. It's something, I guess. Sunshine doesn't really translate to text, though.
Portrait of my love. Black rose. Last Masurian summer. I mean, not bad.
Imagine being locked up in this place, having a needle shoved into your arm day in, day out.
Salt,
You
salt,
didn't
salt,
deserve
salt,
this,
salt.
Lily.
She didn't deserve it, but she didn't have much of a choice, to be perfectly honest. Wasn't her fault, but... Thanks, Louie. Literally a room lined in salt. Wonder how long the mom's gonna stay away this time. Maybe like 1 zone, 2.
Ah, shit. Too much power.
Right. This one wasn't flicked, so... Has anything changed? No. Mm. Quite possibly. I was gonna check that here in a second, actually, Spicer. Right. No. The door wouldn't open, would it? Let's check. That's just a bathroom. That's also fair. Just wanted to double check and see and make sure that it wasn't pretty much just power one door, check what's in there, unpower it, power another door, check what's in there. I think you are probably right. We need to get into the green. Red. Okay. Huh? No. A little bit. A.
Let there be light. Nice decor. Very, minimalist.
Let light there be.
If If I find enough pieces, I might be able to get to the other side. Better get to it, Alice.
Cool. Let's just leave. It's quiet now. Just me and her. Just me and her. It feels strange, but in a good way. How it should be. I best enjoy it while it lasts. I already started moving the workshop over to the hotel. If anything happens, I don't want her anywhere near it. I'm going in soon to get him back. This one only ends one of two ways. Either both of us are coming back, or neither. Talking about your spirit form, buddy boy.
Huh.
That's sweet, I was getting hungry.
It looks pretty fresh. Someone's been here recently.
Yeah, turns out. Looks awful familiar. I wonder if we're going to get into any weird timey-wimey shenanigans. That'll be fun. Shower scene? Eyebrow wiggle.
Okay, here's one. So far, so good.
Nice that it broke into perfectly... That was really clever. Okay, Spicer. Have a good rest.
Looks like he could never quite let go of his passion. In another life, perhaps.
Sleep well, Spicer. Night-night.
These scars I hide will fade in time. My heart grows warm, won't let me run no more. These scars we hide.
Absolutely not, Spicer. I got much more use for my skin, thank you. Don't call his daughter. Yep. So, they did a little clever cut. I turned on the radio. The radio started and all that. And as I moved away, they cut it into the actual music of the game. Super clever, and I'm very happy about it.
There. Another one.
Indeed, Kingdom. It's possible, yeah.
Definitely Thomas's workspace. I can sense the determination. Whatever he was working on, he really gave it his all.
Let's listen to the song. I agree, Mug. Uh,
So deep inside, we fade away.
I like that. I think it might start it again, too. I am. We might listen to it again, but I need to rethink. She almost saw me today, sensed me. I should have known. I need to be more careful, keep my distance. It's just that I just. Not a day goes by that I don't think of her. I know I did the right thing leaving her at the hospital. It's better this way. She's better this way. But I keep thinking of that day when it finally happens. When she discovers what she really is, she'll be confused, afraid. I should be there for her to help her make sense of it all, to tell her it's all right. No, she'll make it through. She's strong, just like her mother. No glass in here. It was a very mood setting song. I like it.
This should be enough. Let's make magic
Doo
happen.
doo doo doo. Mirror,
there it
mirror
was.
on the wall.
The moment we finally met.
It's you. You're alive.
Thomas?
In a way, yes.
Wait. You're the other one. The spirit. But the hound. I thought you were gone.
Gone. No, no. Trapped. I spent years in Henry's fucked up world. Oh, ah. When you sent him away, I could finally break free.
Damn.
That's why you're so important. You can finish this.
Where is he? Where is my father?
I don't know. For the first time in my life, I don't feel his presence.
Pulled away too long.
I've been away for so long. Could you stay for a moment? Tell me how all this started.
It all starts with a dead girl.
Very nice, Bean.
What about Lily? Did my father...
No. He couldn't have. Wouldn't. He loved her too much. Both of you.
Kill her to spare her a lifetime of suffering.
What happened to her?
Or let her suffer. And
What
die
is this
anyway.
place?
This is where he kept her. That cell back there. It only exists in one world. Keeps the other one out. He built it so that he could be alone. It's the only place he could feel normal. Separated from his powers. For me. Came in handy once Lily became unstable.
Unstable. What do you mean?
She's a medium too, Marianne. A powerful one. Guess it runs in the family. When Richard hurt her, it awoke something inside her. Something terrible. And it was only a matter of time before it got out. It's what your father feared. What he tried to avoid.
That's why he called me. But that means...
Yes. She's still alive. There's still a way to save her. You have to find her, Marianne.
Where is she? Where is my sister?
You know where. Bella for as long as I can.
I'm not leaving you.
You can't always save everyone. Butterfly. Trust me. I know. And I'm sorry.
Oh no. No. No.
So the only difference between her father and herself is experience. He and his spirit form have been doing this for long enough that they're just plainly more powerful. He pushed her back to the surface. And he can fight it. The Maw. He may not be able to win. But
God. This is it. The place from my dream. I've walked this path 1,000 times in my mind. I know every inch of it. But this time, something is different. I'm getting close. I can feel it. I can feel it so clearly now.
Mm. Mm.
You finally made it. Lillian.
Been waiting for you, little sister.
Lily,
You may be right, Mog.
I didn't know.
Even if you didn't intend to be.
I couldn't remember. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It was better that way. At least you had a life. For a while.
Lillian.
That day. That day when the fire broke out at our house. I made a deal. The part of tormented was set loose.
You mean the monster? But why?
To save you. It helped us escape the flames, but in return, I had to set it free. Free to devour, to destroy, to kill.
The Neva massacre.
Yes. All those people died so that we could live. And because I lived, so did my demons. Father knew my powers were too dangerous. He left you at the hospital so you could have a normal life.
And what about you? Did he try to...
No. Maybe he should have. But he couldn't bring himself to do it. Instead, he locked me away.
What weighs more, Kingdom? The life of your beloved sister, or the soul of 20 random people?
Monster. It got out.
Or more?
And now you're here. You're the only one who can fix this. You.
Thanks, Bendy.
We both share.
No, you get back here.
Gifts,
No lurking.
but also his fate.
Bet.
And the dream.
The dream? But... all I see is a girl. You. Shot dead. Here, on this pier. Hasn't it already happened?
No. It's not the past you see. The dream. It's what I want to happen.
What?
It all ends in me.
But... no! No!
Can't send a spirit away while the host is still alive. That's why you couldn't destroy the monster. That's why Sadness didn't want to go.
But... you're my sister.
It all ends in me.
I'm not strong enough. It won't let me. Only you can end this. Only you can fix what our father could not.
Liliana, I can't. Please, don't make me do this.
It's the only way to destroy it. To prevent further bloodshed.
Lily? Oh!
Marianne? What's going on?
Now too small, constricting, outgrown. Don't leave her. Suit. Light. Almost gone. Not dark yet. But it's getting
There is another way.
Marianne. No.
What is she doing?
Like you said, I'm your only chance. Aren't I? You need a medium strong enough to sustain you. The others, they only lasted for so long.
before you broke them down.
Marianne, please. I don't want
Maybe
this.
it's not your choice. Maybe this is my story after all. No! Don't do this!
Please, sister. Set me free.
No! Stay back! Stay back!
Has to be you.
Can never stop.
Finish this.
Only you can end this.
You can't always save everyone, Butterfly.
It all starts with a dead girl.
And that's the end of the medium. Pew.
Voices deep inside me keep calling, they're calling. Voices deep within me, they tease me.
I agree, Louis.
Can I break free? Voices all around me whisper to me, someone make them go away. Voices walk beside me, hide behind me. Please make them go away. Someday I'll find my own way. Won't look back on all this pain and sorrow. Some way there'll be a new day, and the road before me I will follow. Voices in my head echo all that's left unsaid from the dead.
Wow.
They said, keep ringing in my head, and these voices in my soul know that I'm not in control. Let me go, let go. No one ever has to know. Crying tears in isolation, the lost time, what was mine, searching, shivering in the darkness of my
Once the ending is over, I will make some comments.
Screaming breaks the silence. No reliance on my fading sanity. Savior, there's no savior to accuse me from my own humanity. And these voices in my heart, tearing all my hope apart, ease the pain, but it remains. I'm lost on where to start. And these voices in my soul
It's true, Bending.
know that I'm not in control. Let me go, let go. No one ever has to know. Let me go.
That's different. Yes, what, Bean? Yeah, that's pretty good, Bendy. Welcome, Bean. I enjoyed it. There could be a secret ending, but more than likely I missed a little bit of something. Thank you very much for the 100 biddies, Kingdom. I appreciate it. That was also the only time that it basically brought us back into it with it showing that twisted version of the main menu. Up until this point, it's always been the normal one, if I'm not mistaken, right? So she killed herself. She chose her own road. She's been led this way the entire time. That last part of that last song is meant to delineate that, well, she basically chose her own end. Can't save everyone. It could be that the words of her spirit father swayed her to shoot her sister. But that's left ambiguous. It's whatever the person watching it wants to understand and wants to know. That is it would starve the maw, but it would leave the maw there. We don't know if the maw can die. All right, Bendy, I like that. We're in just chatting right now. I am of the impression that she killed herself. The reason I focused on this and say that that is why is because she wanted to give her sister a life. She was very sentimental to her sister, trapped in a bunker for her entire life, never able to leave because if she leaves, the maw can leave. Or rather, she killed herself to fully starve the maw so her sister could go and have a life. And I understand you as well, Lily, or Louis. I think you were probably more on the money. It did not. That was a very, very interesting game, though. I enjoyed it a lot. That was a very good suggestion, Bean. It was good. Putting something like that would have made the ending of the story too cut and dry. It's possible, Alex, but think about it. Outside of things like the mall, you're able to fix things, people who can't pass on, or deal with things like the maw after you're able to go through the things for it. You're correct, Louis. A lot of traumas are air quotes handed down generation to generation because the previous generation inflicts those traumas on the one afterwards. Lily caused the massacre, but consider her options. I can't blame her, and I won't blame her for the Niwa massacre. But that was a good one. I think everyone here is in my Discord, so feel free to drop any suggestions in the Discord for the next Spooky Monday game. It's true. I saw that coming from a mile away, Louis. Ooblets. Also, sorry with the plain black background. I don't have a just chatting screen just now. So you just got my face in a black background. Well, remember, Bean, Mondays has been Spooky Mondays, so... Fair enough. Alright, that's another game under our belts. I'll have to remember to upload this one fully to the YouTubes. But it's been fun. I hope. I hope that you all have a good rest of your night. Please sleep well. Eat a snack if you're hungry. Drink some water. Be good beans. Dang it. And I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Outward, just like normal. If you have any suggestions for change, no, eat a snack, Kingdom. Any suggestions for changes to the schedule or whatnot, feel free to drop them in. Be sure to put your suggestions up for a new game for Spooky Mondays. We know Fatal Frame 2 is going to be one of them. Points at Louis. And I appreciate you all. Have a wonderful rest of your night. I remembered that I can raid people just now, so let's see if we have anybody that we can raid. Yes, we can. Alright. What is this bean doing? Also playing a spooky game, it looks like, so this is appropriate. We're gonna raid Libra. Libra's a good friend. Not sure if it's gonna be Libra or Histy. Could be either or. Feel free to say hi. And you all have a good night. Raid, 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 raiding words. Pull up my tweench. Night, night, mug. Poke. And go to Libra. And pew.
How's it going?